about how villains are cooler than their hero counterparts, like the villain Darth Vader. He's cooler than Luke Skywalker. Like until Return of the Jedi, where Luke Skywalker like dresses in all black. Maybe I have a thing for like people who wear black. But yeah, Luke Skywalker just Darth Vader just schools Luke Skywalker.
Hey, so Frank.
No, me first. Franklin, whatever you do, don't listen to advice from Michael.
Hey, he came to me for advice. Our whole relationship is based on him wanting my advice.
Man, that was before I got to know you. Now, I don't listen to anything either of you say.
So, Darth Vader, like, just completely schools Luke Skywalker in the battle, in the fight in Empire Strikes Back. And when it comes to the villain, Emperor Palpatine is just objectively cooler looking than Luke Skywalker in Return of the Jedi. I know. They have the black clothes, both of them. Black clothes, both of them. But Emperor Palpatine just looks cooler, in my opinion. He looks like he just looks darker, more sinister.
Too close.
I don't know why he looks cooler. He just looks like freaking Deadpool without the mask on. But he just looks... Darth Vader looks cooler than Emperor Palpatine. But Luke Skywalker just... like he's wearing, like, black tights. That's not really... But Emperor Palpatine looks like he's wearing this black cloak, and he's like dark and mysterious, and...
Let's go have some drinky poos.
Thank you, Trevor.
Little miscalculation there.
Like, I think Luke Skywalker looks his coolest in Return of the Jedi because he is not like in white or gray. He's in black, and black is just a cool color to me. in the Winter Soldier, the brainwashed Bucky Barnes looks cooler than Captain America. Captain America just looks generic. Like, he's either wearing his old uniform, or he's wearing just generic clothing. It's not it's not that cool. Like, Black Widow in Iron Man 2 to Winter Soldier looks cool, even though she's not that trustworthy. She looks cool because she wears black, along with the Winter Soldier. He looks cool because he wears black. I guess the point I'm trying to make is the villains who wear black look cool. They and even when they are not wearing black, there are some villains who wear black and aren't cool, like Captain America's first villain, the Red Skull. But the villains who don't wear black are also cool, like Obadiah Stane, Ironmonger. He looks, yeah, he's a bad businessman and he's evil, ooh, and he's another example of the big gray villain, but he's cool because he's interesting. He's jealous. Also he has illegal shit on his computer, which is really funny. I have a really fucked up sense of humor. But yeah, he's cool. He's cool because he has well, he's human. Not that he's good. He's not good. He's human, but he's not good, if you understand what I'm saying. I guess when I say he's human, he has human motivations. He has a human jealousy. He wants to kill Tony because Tony has the spotlight. And that alone isn't cool, but like his plans to commit murder on his computer, which is the aforementioned illegal shit, and the working with terrorists. I think it's the underhanded nature and how there was one scene with him in the movie where he just completely he completely terrifies Pepper, and that was like it was almost like a mob boss, like Heisenberg almost. Like he had that kind of power, and that's fucking cool. I dare some to say that's asshole. Lost my train of thought. He operates and conducts himself like a mafia don, like a mob boss, and that's cool. I'm not saying like being in the mob is cool and you should do it. You shouldn't, but that kind of like mafia control over a situation like that kind of Heisenbergian, I know that's not a real word, but Heisenbergian control, like I have, like, if you expose me, I'm gonna kill you, that kind of thing. Saying it without saying it is just so cool. I don't find it attractive, but I find it cool because it's like I just think it's cool. I just think it's cool. Like,
Watch the fuck out, will ya?
like Heisenberg. I know he's an anti-hero, but he's a perfect example of Gus Fring. He's a perfect example of this kind of controlling, dominant nature. He's a perfect example of this controlling, dominant nature. He's got this, and I know he's a psychopath. Like, Gus Fring is obviously, he's not driven to do this by his circumstances. Heisenberg is, because he got cancer, but just like his control over things, his dominant personality, I like that. I think that's cool. I wouldn't want it happening to me, but if I have a few people who I live with who are stronger than me, physically stronger than me, and if they acted like that around me, I'd be terrified. But on TV, in the movies, it's cool. 'Cause it's like, fuck this asshole. Freaking blocking the road. But yeah, on TV, in the movies, it's cool, it's awesome. Like, I probably, you probably think, oh, he should watch The Sopranos because he thinks like mafia bosses are cool and he likes the color black on clothes. Yeah, I do think that way. There we go. I'm just gonna retrieve the... Yep, there we go. And... like... I just think that... Chaos is not cool. Not because he wears black. And he just doesn't conduct himself very well. If like Chaos, I think he's annoying. Not as a character. He's funny as a character, but he's just, I hate him so much because he put me through so much hell back in my childhood. Like, I was playing Skylanders, I was losing to him constantly, and I remember the undead, what was it, the undead minions, the undead boss fight, that was horrible. It was so cheap, and the final boss fight at the end of the game, I hated those fights. But if he, like, used footage of those losses and used it as like threats to dominate others in conversation, like, I can do this to you, he'd be fucking cool. But he isn't, because he's just funny and isn't really much else. Like, Michael DeSanta, he's the guy I'm playing as right now in Grand Theft Auto 5, if you can tell. He is cool at times when he acts in this, like, dominating way. He's cool. That's why he's one of my favorite characters in fiction, because he has this calm... He has this calm energy to him sometimes where he can dominate people in conversation. I think Chaos is one of my least favorite characters in fiction. Not because he's bad. Sorry, not because he's poorly written. He's very well written. He's very well written to be like this comical villain. But just because it just contrasts so harshly with the actual game. He should be like domineering and stuff, but he isn't. There was this term, ludonarrative dissonance. He makes a lot of ludonarrative dissonance in the game, because when he's on screen in cutscenes, he's meant to be funny. But when you're actually playing against him with his minions, like playing your Skylanders against his minions, or actually fighting him, He's freaking hard. He's freaking annoying. He's really hard to beat. And he should have had like this domineering personality. I know he does like physically attack and dominate Glumshanks. Don't take that in the wrong way. But he's not taken seriously. I think he should be. He should be taken seriously as a villain, as an antagonist, and he's not. And it's just, and he's just so pathetic when he shouldn't be. He's an actual, real, serious threat and antagonist to the characters of the game, and they treat him like a joke. The game treats him like a joke. Like if he's next to like Robbie Valentino from Gravity Falls, which I hated because he was just such an asshole. Like I hated him. Like I didn't love hated him. I hated him because I I was a kid. And now I'm 21 and talking about this on YouTube, but I hated him when I was like, what, 12 or something? I wanted Tipper to get with Wendy, and Robbie stood in the way, and I wanted to beat him up so bad. If I had a head-to-head confrontation with now, I could probably beat his ass, but I can look past him now as like a little annoyance, a little speck on screen. Whatever, because it doesn't really concern me who some 12-year-old gets with. It's not my business. It used to be when I was a kid, but I'm more mature now. And
Hey, you hit me.
I think that's a big part of it, maturity. Or learning to be mature with your emotions. Like, you can hate a character. You can hate a character, and that's okay, but when it comes to hating real people, you have to have a damn good reason. And I mean a damn good reason. Like, if they're like a dictator or something, that's a good reason. But getting off the serious note, villains are cool. Comical villains are not cool because they're not taken seriously, and if they're just like romantic rivals, I hate them. I wanna I just wanted to talk about this for as long as I wanted to. I don't know how long I ramble on for, but I just wanted to talk about this. It's been a good week, but that's from my therapist, and you guys aren't my therapist. I think I should stop.